Why, hello there. It is I, the Cheesy Cat, and we're bringing you another video of ARMS. Bada bing bom boom. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a footage, kind of like switch over to what your screen looks like before you unlock ranked, because I've already unlocked ranked. And I want to record this video to show you guys what to do to get right into ranked mode. So anyways, this is like after I've already done it. I recorded before, but didn't come out quite right. So I can get right into a ranked match right away at this moment. But we, as somebody who has already played the game, want to show people who are just getting the game what you need to do. So your screen is going to look blank on the top left corner. That's the main thing we're looking at. So other than that, when you click on ranked match, which I'll show right here, it'll say that you need to clear Grand Prix on level 4 in order to get into ranked matches. Now, one main thing I want to just throw out there right now. You want to choose how you're going to play. You're going to play with your Joy-Cons in your hands, like both of them in punching, so motion controls, or you're going to want to play with a controller, so Joy-Cons in your hands attached, pressing the buttons, or Pro controller, for example. You do not want to switch over on the beginning, because what you're going to do is ruin, which unless you're really good at just switching over, then yeah, go ahead and do that. But you're going to ruin one way of playing with the other, because I play controller right now, and I used to be able to control the motion controls really well, but now after I've played controller for a bit, and you've seen my video where I was just like, oh my gosh, controller is so much better for me. Yeah, I cannot play with Joy-Cons anymore right now. I have to sit there and practice before I can even touch the Joy-Cons. So that is one thing you want to make sure you take care of first. Pick one and stick with it. So anyways, Grand Prix, as soon as you load up the game and you want to get right into ranked match, don't even do any of the other things, just get right into Grand Prix. Now I'm going to mention some disclaimers about certain stuff, but we will do this once more again with Mechanica. So let's get started. So obviously it's going to do introductions about the Grand Prix. You do 10 fights in a row, and well, we'll get into that. No spoilers yet, but this is Biff, blah blah blah. He doesn't have the voice. He doesn't have the voice. How could they do this to us? So anyways, like I said, introductions like that, you can just press A or hit plus to skip, which I can do. I'll do another video showing off each character's beginning, ending, and whatnot, and all of the Biff little things, because each one shows blah blah blah. Each time is different. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, that's the first match over. Gonna mostly cut out the matches. I will do other videos about strategy, of course, in the future, but for anyone who's pretty decent at video games and just wants to get right into ranked matches, this is what you want to do. Alright, another kill. Well, I guess this isn't Splatoon, it's a knockout, so... Alrighty. Into the next match. Get some good pointage here. Ninjara's the next guy. It's completely random each time. It's not always the same thing. I'm always going to talk right over Biff right here, and then I'll begin the fights. But anyways, in this mode, you really just want to wait until your computer friend makes a mistake, or just throw out a lot of punches. They're AI, so they're not always going to act the same. You just have to be patient and see what they do. Alright, as you can see, level 4 is way below my skill level. Just wrecking these fools. Alright, there we go. So yeah, it's mainly just watching what the computer does. Now, in higher levels, AI do get a little bit more crazy. So yeah. Number 3's Ribbon Girl for me. Every 3 matches, you will play a mini game, and this mini game will be V-Ball this time. Actually, it might be the same. It switches between. Okay, you know, there's 3 different mini games and it's random. So I guess Grand Prix, you always get a different little experience each time. But some quick tips on V-Ball. Just keep punching. Also, if you have multi-shot hits, just go do it. You want to start by grabbing, and that will push it down to their side. So she was a little bit too slow there. Grab will do a little volley, and you can shoot it straight to the ground. And there you go. And you can also shoot over the net if you have the right character. Okay, that works somehow. I thought I was gonna lose it for a second. Okay, look, instance. Oh my gosh, but yeah, first to 5 points win. I'll probably get 5 points soon. And there we go. Easy enough. And then at the 4th match, you'll go back to fighting people. So don't get too comfortable with the mini games. But there's 3 different mini games. I guess I could give tips on that later, but that's for another video. We're just trying to get right into ranked mode. Like I said before, always try to watch what your opponent is doing. Don't throw out too many grabs, because like I said, they're very unpredictable. Also watch what arms they select, and try to choose a heavier arm to kind of counter that. Against Master Mummy though, with his heavier arms, you kind of want to dodge it because it's pretty much a very slow arm. I did not mean to activate that, but okay. There we go. We were looking bad for a second, but I brought it back. I just made a few mistakes that kind of put me behind. All right, match 5. Like I said, all random, so every Grand Prix will be different for you. But here we have Helix. One main thing is, if he has that dumb Guardian arms out, you might have the easiest time just grabbing him if he throws both punches out. This is a quick tip for Helix only with his whatchamacallit, Guardian arm. Also, when he punches it out and it goes slow, you can just disable it. Look at how fast I've disabled that arm. I only got a perfect because I healed, I think. Maybe I didn't get hit, I'm not sure. So he's going with 2 blorbs. I'm not sure if they're heavy, but this'll figure it out for me. Okay, he let me have that. He let me have that even though he was trying to block. Alright, match 6. Oh, against TwinTell though. Okay then. So, one main thing you don't want to do in Grand Prix single player against any AI is have both of your punches like out all the time. Grabs okay in most cases, and usually you can grab when the AI throws out both punches or when they're guarding too much. But sometimes they react frame perfectly and your guard is useless. That's the only thing that sucks about them. So here I'm just gonna go absolute revolver. Let's defeat this. Okay, see, skill shot. Mainly you kind of want to predict when the targets come out to punch them before she does. If you let, well, the opponent. If you let the opponent punch too much targets, then you pretty much lose. But you can also grab the opponent to stun them, I guess, well, stop them from punching, or use your charged punches to hit them. Alrighty, match 7 against Min Min, the other one that I use. Noodle Girl. So anyways, I said before, just try to not have both your arms out at all times. Always just keep one arm ready in case they want to shoot a punch out. And depending on what character you're using, let me switch this way because her dragon's on the right. You also want to counter what arms they're using as well, because they won't switch arms like human. They can't fake you out. There we go. Finally. This map is so big. I'm finding trouble trying to reach her because she can shoot me across the stage with the dragons. Okay, perfect. Now I can get in the right arms. I feel like when my arms are switched, I messed up. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, Min Min was giving me a little bit trouble being very fast. But I just had to block a little bit more, I think. So, all in all, this should take you, I want to say, about... If you're fast enough, it will probably take you 30 minutes to get to match 10. And then after, well, we'll see what happens in the end. Don't want to spoil it until you watch in the video. Just spoiler warning at the 10th match. Because, I mean, the game tells you it's 10 matches, so... If you haven't played the game yet, just a free spoiler warning right here. Get rid of that dog. That's just the main tip for Bite and Bark. Get rid of that dog. Okay, nice grab. Get rid of Bark first, and you might just have a chance. You can totally ignore Bark too, but you have to focus on dodging his punches too. There you go. And you'll definitely want to be throwing a lot more punches than the opponent. But also keep in mind that you do not want to have too many arms out in the open. We're actually going to switch to Homie real quick. Okay, yeah, that was kind of bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Jump again, boy, jump again! I guess AI Bite and Bark loves to jump a lot, so take that into mind as well and activate your rush before they hit the ground, because they can't block in the air. Cannot block in the air. Alrighty, we're at the semi-final. Match 9, so we're almost there. Now, Springman is pretty fast, so you kind of just want to watch out for him being too fast. But you should be able to take care of him because he doesn't have really any special abilities for, like, flying and crazy stuff like that. But he does have one slightly scary special ability. Not really scary when it's just, okay, yeah, he likes to throw punches. So if you dodge right, you can do it. Okay, now his special ability is activated where he has arms always charged. Okay, why did I do that? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Okay, wow, yeah, he beat me, but I need to stop activating my rush frantically. Just because he's, like, over-predicting me somehow. So what happens, you just gotta keep going. You get unlimited tries, so... Keep on throwing punches. Get out of here. Can't best me again. So yeah, Springman likes to throw a lot of punches. Just make sure you're blocking at the right time and punching when he grabs and grabbing when he blocks. I guess you kind of just watch. You have to have very good reflexes though, so don't get caught up. Alrighty, this is the 10th match against Max Brass. If you watched any of the directs, not really a spoiler, but this is the last guy. So he's going to talk about the Commissioner Max Brass, which is probably what commish means, but he's just, I guess he's the start of the whole arms thing. He put on a mask and became an arm. So we're going to go back to our whammer and make things happen. Max Brass is not at all that hard. It's just that he's kind of like a weird Master Mummy Springman, what do you call it? Mix and match? There we go! See, we just gotta play it nice and cheap. shoot all these revolvers at him because he's freaking annoying. Okay. So, yep, that's that match. Just gotta make sure you play the right plays. Don't get crazy when he gets to 25%. Or you can save your rush until he's just at 25% and destroy him. Now we have this little cutscene here. This is where the spoiler is coming, so leave the video now if you don't want to be. Oh, it's too late. It's too late, buddy. It's too late. Look at that thing. What is going on here? And I already knew this was coming because I already know what he looks like. And this guy, 6 arms. Yep. Who's gonna take care of this creep? Well, I'm walking away because I'm not. Okay. So in the beginning, Headlock took me quite a bit. So it might take you quite a bit, especially being the beginning, the first time you're actually playing the game if you're trying to get right into ranked. But in order to get into ranked, you have to beat this guy up. So I'm going to kind of just generally go about how to get him, but you'll most likely not get the whole gist of it. I'll release a video in the future on specifically how the best way to approach Headlock, but he has 6 arms. So you're not going to have a good time at all. Not only does he have 6 arms, but when he grabs, he has 3 grabs. So this may even take me a few tries. I have a general knowledge of how to defeat him. But it's just like I said, general. Okay, great. See, like, one of his punches blocks literally all of mine. Okay, well, this is turning out a lot better than I... Okay, this is working. Okay, Spirit Bomb, you'll definitely want to block that, because that will do tons of damage. Now, he is on Max Brass's head, so he gets all the powers that Max Brass does, including that. And that was the win. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was very good. Okay. So, we're going to try to keep this streak up. Let's see, will he equip the hammer? Yes, he will, so let's do that. Okay, free grab? Nope. We're just gonna mess up the grab. Okay, there you go, that's a free grab. Okay, as you can see, I'm having quite an okay time. If you are able to block one of his punches, then they'll blow up on him, so that's one plus. Okay, no, not what I wanted to do. Dang it. And this thing does a massive 455, so... yeah. The heavy arms take too long to reach me. Alright, when you do have a rush on... now he doesn't have the stupid hammer, so I can... yeah. There we go. Okay, rush time. 465. Now here, I want to throw out as many punches as possible without getting them to 25%. Like I said, the more you punch, the more special you get. So in doing that, I can get to full special before he even gets to 25% health. And now, with his arms like this, now we'll kind of just want to wait until he's punching. There we go, yes! And there we go. That's how you beat him. I did it on my first try. Pretty good. So obviously I'm much better than I was when I first started playing ARMS. But if you just follow my tips and tricks, you'll get it. And look at that, 61 coins. Now, the only thing I will say is that this isn't a very good video specifically on how to defeat Headlock, but it kind of shows some few ways of how to beat him. So let's get right into it. Once you beat the game, you get the Grand Prix. You'll get this little cutscene where funny things happen, and a little bit of game lore too. Some game lore. Sorry if I skipped a lot. Like I said, I will do some videos specifically on Grand Prix level 4 with each character. So, either way, we've beat the Grand Prix, and if you're at this point, you can get into ranked. So my time here is 52 minutes. Not minus my intro, of course, so it's less than 50 minutes. An hour, and you're into ranked. And now you can fight real people. Look alive, people, the reward ceremony is about to begin. So, it'll look basically the same for every character. In the beginning, you'll have all your wins and losses and stuff like that. Obviously, I did pretty decent. It's only level 4, so not too crazy. I got a perfect against Helix, though. That does net you bonus coins. Get ready to go crazy. But yeah, that's the little... You get this picture. As far as I know, if you play under level 4, you don't get this. It's kind of skipped. Not only that, Headlock is skipped altogether. So, right when you finish the Grand Prix, you get a little message, and I will throw in the video right here, saying you can now play in ranked matches, blah blah blah. And now that you can play in ranked matches, you can actually press A in ranked matches, file for rank and pride, and then it'll ask you if you want to search for a ranked match. And you hit search, and when you hit search, it'll just go back to this. You'll see that little activation thing on the left. It'll say your username and say snail, so everyone knows you. If you keep on finding them over and over again, you'll know their username and their rank and stuff like that. Now, the little flary thing is your experience bar, I guess you could say, and depending on how many wins you get, that will keep going up and you'll level up. So, yeah. This is pretty much it. That big shield is mainly what you're aiming for, and you know you're in a ranked match because that shield is on, your name is there, and your rank is there. And you can pretty much do anything like Grand Prix versus, I think maybe versus, maybe not, but yeah, single player stuff. Okay, yeah, look. So, versus probably mode, you can just choose what you want to do. And you can do all of that while waiting for a ranked match. Now, party match, I activated ranked match and went into party match, hoping that it would put me in a ranked match, but it never did, so that's the only thing you can't do. You can do these two, and ranked match will come up whenever. You kind of just play on your own, and then when your ranked match is found and ready, boom, it's there, and then you're fighting another person. So anyways, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys like watching. I know it wasn't so much tips on how to beat up these people. I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of stuff, but they're AI, so they're kind of hard to predict at times. But the main part is you want to always try to catch the AI when they're falling down from their jump. That's the easiest way. But either way, if you did like the video, hit that thumbs up, give it a like. Comment below if you have any suggestions for what videos you want me to do in the future. Of course, I have a ton of ideas, so anything you might vote for may have already been thought of by me, but I'll still love your comment and stuff like that and let you know what I'm thinking. And if I haven't thought of it yet, then thanks. Lastly, subscribe to the channel. We have this new game out, so we're going to keep videos rolling from this, and I'll try very hard to keep all of my other videos rolling as well. But either way, this is the Cheeser Cat, and I'll see you in the next video.